Okay. All right, here we go. Videotaping. Take one. Okay, so I decided that I was going to start doing some videos because Robert inspired me. He has his own YouTube channel, and so I was thinking that for our business, for advertising, for getting our name out there, for just breaking up the mundaneness of the day, to start doing a few videos on the silliness, the shenanigans that occur around here. Also, I think it would be good because it would help us to inform and to share things that we learn, things we want to share with the community, things we just want to share with people in general out there. Seems like everybody and their brother is doing a video these days. So I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a shot to see if I'm any good at it. I don't think I am because I hate selfies. I hate taking pictures. I hate taking videos. I used to take a ton of videos of the kids when they were little. So you'd always hear my voice behind the camera and they would be doing their stuff and I was kind of like the narrator and I always thought that was kind of fun. But with this, it's more, my goal is just to have fun with it and kind of see where it goes. Just really, like I said, for advertising, kind of put it on our Facebook page, put it. I have a YouTube channel that I just started. It's called My Tech Girl, MI, Michigan. We are located in Midland, Michigan. My name is Teresa, by the way. So I was wanting to do a brief introduction. So my name is Teresa. I have two kids. My husband is Dave. We own a computer store in Midland, Michigan. It's called Technology. It was formerly PC Nights. I've been with the company for 3 years. Dave's been with the company, well, actually, he started the company, and he started it in 2007. I joined full-time in 2006. And to be completely honest with you, my background is not in IT. And so it might be fairly apparent because I don't know if IT people have a certain look or a certain way about them, but I think people are surprised when they see that I am here. But I've learned a lot. I have learned from the best. Dave has been awesome. He's definitely expedited the learning curve for me. So instead of having to go through school, read textbooks, kind of go about it that way, basically he tells me the correct answer every time and I have to try to absorb all that information. You know, what's a hard drive? What's a processor? What's a motherboard? What's all this? How does it talk to each other? How does it work together? And so that's kind of things I wanted to share. I think it's an interesting dynamic because here on one hand you have Dave, who's been doing it pretty much his whole life. When he talks to people, your eyes literally gloss over, like, what the heck is he talking about? And including myself sometimes. Since I've been here at the store, it's been an interesting perspective to see people come in, and when Dave starts talking, you know, they're just like, oh my gosh, what is he talking about? So I kind of know how they're feeling because that's exactly how I felt coming in, working here at the store. So now that I've been doing it for 3+ years, I feel I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, and so I can see Dave's side. So when he talks like way above everyone's head, I understand what he's talking about, but then I also understand kind of like the everyday guy, how they feel about IT people and computer geeks and all that kind of thing. So I'm right in the middle. I know both sides of the fence. And so, yeah, really truthfully, I just wanted to start doing videos to kind of share our story, share what we do, do interesting, cool little things, I guess. If whatever we kind of come up with, I will put out for everybody. So let's start with, well, I guess we started with who I am. Dave's been, he is my hubby. He has been doing this since I think he was like 16 years old. So he's well into his 30s now. So he's been doing this for so long. Every day has been very, very interesting. And hopefully sometime I'll do a video with Dave. So like we'll do a Dave feature so you guys can get to know Dave and see him and what he does, his interests, his likes. He's a pretty interesting, dynamic fella. I find people either really love him or really hate him. He's interesting. I obviously love him because I'm married to him. But he's an interesting guy. So I think I'll have a video one day to help feature him, or, you know, he can talk about whatever the heck he wants to talk about. And he always has these interesting things to talk about. His talking will put you to sleep, though. So perhaps maybe one day I'll do myself and everybody a favor and get a video going of Dave talking. And then at night you can just put your earbuds in and listen to him. And he'll be talking about, you know, quantum physics or whatever. And it actually puts me to sleep. So I appreciate that he can do that for me. All right, so moving on. Our store is named Tech Knowledge. We were formerly called PC Nights. The store was open in 2006 by Dave. At the time, he had a business partner, but he bought out his business partner in 2000 and I don't know, 2000 and, oh, I'm sorry. The store opened in 2007. We got married in 2008, and then I think he bought out his business partner in like 2009, and he's been running it solely up until 2016. He had part-time people working for him, but truthfully, you know, Dave does a lot of IT stuff. The store does a whole variety of things. You know, people come in and they want to know what we do, and so people come in and they ask, "Do you guys do board games?" No, we don't do board games. Do you guys do video games or video game consoles? Nope, we don't do that. Do you guys, you know, I've seen anything and everything. We have computer repair written right across the front of our store, and I've had people come in, "Do you guys repair computers?" Yeah, we repair computers. We're more than just a computer repair store, though. We do IT, information technology needs in general. So think technology support. Dave does anything and everything from single computer offices on all the way up to businesses that support many people, many printers. He does networks and file shares. He does servers. He can install them from the ground up. He can help maintain and support them. Since I've been on board, Dave does a lot more of that. Here back at the store, I do a lot of the repair work as far as people from the community dropping on in systems for just basic things, broke screens, blue screen of death, data backups, things along that line. Dave still does that a lot. He definitely supervises my work to make sure that, you know, quality out is the goal, you know. And I feel very good about my work, but it's always good to have the second set of eyes just to be sure that everything is going well here at the store. But I do a lot of that type of thing, the customer interaction. Really, truthfully, when I came on board, Dave needed a repair person, but he also needed somebody to help with all the other things that it takes to run a business. So simple things like getting the business cards ordered, getting our pamphlets set up, to ordering inventory, to managing our recycling program. We do computer electronics recycling. All that stuff he was falling behind on just because he was trying to keep his head above water with all the day-to-day repairs. So with me here, I pick up the slack there. And I really enjoy a lot of the other aspects. So truthfully, I'm not a repair person at heart. I'm smart enough and capable enough to do them. But do they light up my life and rock my world? No, they do not. So I like them because they challenge me, but I think about what I like about the role the best. And a lot of it is the other stuff, interacting with the community, talking to people, doing a lot of marketing or trying to do advertising. What else do I really enjoy? I really like the advertising. I create advertising posters for us, and I try to do our Facebook stuff. It's hard, though, with running the store because I don't really have a lot of time to do it, but I've committed to making time for advertising because it is extremely important in this day and age, especially things like what I'm doing right now. I don't want to say hate. I don't like being in front of a camera, but I think it's important to talk about things like this because this is where we're heading. You know, when I post something online on our Facebook page, I sit there and I type my little message, and half the time I think, who the heck is going to sit here and read this? You know, versus it's a lot easier just to watch a video. So I figured that's kind of the way I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see. So anyhow, I've talked about Dave, I've talked about myself, I've talked about the business. We do Windows computers, we do Apple computers, we do, like I said, servers, networks, all that good stuff. What else? Yeah, there's just a lot of fun and crazy things that come in through the door every day. That's always something that kind of keeps me on my toes, is just what walks through the door every day. We have a lot of interesting characters. We have a lot of kind people in the community that come in and see me, see Dave, and help support us in the business, which I always very much so appreciate. Working here has definitely given me a larger appreciation for community. Prior to working here, I've always worked at corporations, and so you kind of become a little bit detached from, not community, but just people in general. But having a brick and mortar business where people walk through the door and they just, sometimes they want to pick your brain, sometimes they just want to talk, sometimes they obviously need help with their computers or their data, so they come and see us. But you get to see a whole variety of people, and it makes it very exciting and very different. Some days are really, really great, and some days are really not the best. And when people ask me what's your favorite part about the job and what's your least favorite part about the job, I always say people, because people can make or break your job. You might love what you're doing, but if people want to, give you crap all day long and treat you maybe not the nicest, it kind of wears at you, But other days you have people come in and they're so wonderful and they're so so supportive and so inspiring and encouraging. It keeps you going. It keeps you wanting to do better to help them, And so people are definitely my favorite part about the job. A lot of really, really great people out there. So, so that's it for now. I think I'm done videotaping. If there is something you would like me to talk about, just comment on it, or you can send me a message. Let me know what you're interested in hearing. In the next few weeks, I think I'm going to brainstorm some ideas and try to get some ideas going for videos on things that we can discuss and things that I can share moving forward. So it was fun doing my first video, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye-bye.